but
Yeah,
we're still working on it.
I am not.
这也太帅了。
For that, it's basically been DirectX 12 assault by the team.
这也太帅了。
But do you know who didn't get DX12 assaulted? D Shadowblade, of course. I can read it.
这也太帅了。
Excellent.
Finally, our geriatric eyes can see. That's a 1,000 platinum.
Whisper the Warframe Twitch channel, in-game alias platform, and get to your 1,000 platinum.
Sweet. You did it. All right.
Man, the info is just so smooth now without Sheldon here.
I know.
Get your stuff.
Oh, I forgot to pronounce it wrong.
Meg.
Dis Shadowblade.
Or D's Shadowblade.
D.
D?
Rev, don't start at D's.
I can't. It's in my blood.
Don't start at D's. Moving right along.
Okay, let's just go on. Okay, I think honestly at this point we're going right to gameplay for the rest of the stream. Which
这也能掉，我真吐了。
Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah.
D's stands for DEs, Digital Extremes.
D's gameplay is gonna
That's
be
not-
great.
That's not what they're
Megan
saying.
knew what she was doing.
突然出现，我突然掉线，
All right. Okay, I don't need that page anymore.
应该是 Twitch 那边的问题。我这边 KB 直接零了，我这边输出直接归零了，我也不知道为啥。
There's lots of show and tell.
I know. It's a lot. Hope you're ready, chat.
然后 OBS 说：“哦，你不能连回来，你要重开。”我说：“好的，那我有什么办法呢？” 总之刚刚错过了啥？刚刚错过了主武器可以进化成重型武器，
Valkyr.
Jumping right into it.
I
Wow,
know.
right into it.
好吧，有个这么个玩意儿。然后 Valkyr 的华丽外观，
The Valkyr skin will be
应该是你炸，还以为是我炸了，
you know, platinum.
是我炸了。不是 YouTube 炸的。
Because our
Cosmetically
这个锅我不背啊，我不背，我不背。
skin and helmet and animation set, which is called Valkyr Deluxe Animation Set, will all be coming.
The PH isn't silent.
It's not silent.
That's right.
It's coming in this update. She looks
But
pretty.
Rev, what if I wanted to take a closer look?
If you wanted to take a
What
close,
if I wanted to look?
Okay, we'll have to. I want to see how this goes. Though. Rev's been having some interesting aim.
okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
哦，现在可以放大了，
We
现
are
在可以
adding,
放大了，
the
你们
ability
这
to
些
zoom in
老
at arsenal level. You can take a closer look at all of your customizations, your choices. This will be available on all platforms.
战甲以后可以放大了，
Closer look at the important
全体人心怀不轨，
frame.
Girl looks good.
Yep. She's looking good.
全体人员心怀不轨。
Everything about this skin is just so incredible.
Yeah,
And
it's awesome.
players will be able to
Wisp
of course,
看，对呀、看 Wisp 就是那个看似现在是 Valkyr，
Oh, I know.
但其实我才是赢麻了的那个。
So much.
Yeah, there's such good attitude.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, so she looks incredible, and she will be a full deluxe bundle. So that means that you'll get, I believe there are some sweet fist skins, so you can rock these absolutely massive spikes for any fist type weapons.
哦，他带了一个全套的皮肤，
Skin.
Yeah.
Norse for blood flow.
他有没有带那个？
You
他有
need
没有带
that.
皮实？
And then she's got armor as well. That's
Oh,
based
yes.
off of a
哦，一套护甲和一个
All right. So
Alistorn.
oh, Alistorn. Right. Okay. So
和一个全套，
comes first in the
哦，护甲还蛮不错的。
Oh, look at that. So that's like pierced right in your chest, but I can't really see it from there. So why don't
Wouldn't
we
it be great if we could zoom
in?
in? Oh my
Zoom
god.
in on the chest.
Oh my god. Look at it.
Oh god, what have I done? There we go. Yeah, so this is fully panned. You can take a look at everything. And
带球撞人
Spike
哈，
placement.
right in the chest.
Yeah.
Impaled.
It kind of goes with the theme of the skin, though.
Sure does.
Yeah.
他们怎么不把那个
shoulder plates as well? So these go.
他们怎么不把那
they
外套
actually
拿下来
have like these crazy long tails to them, so it just
Oh.
Yeah,
looks
it's really cool.
so cool. Really, really great set. And of course, these cosmetics are available for any Warframe. Obviously, the Valkyr skin is just for Valkyr. So yeah, we got some good stuff coming. And if you're like me and
that
you
looks really cool.
you always like to do a little mix and match. It's actually crazy how good the Valkyr Prime helmet looks with this set.
So good.
Like,
oh,
come
and the
on.
attitude
I
just
know.
flies off.
I know.
Oh, she's a
It's-
queen.
Yeah, it's good. And if you're a Kara
真凶
helmet
残
appreciator, it just looks so good.
是
Ariana Grande.
太凶残了，
Yeah. Anyway,
直接撞人哈，
pretty awesome. And again, this menu view
有点恶
stuff is coming,
宝贝儿，那是你的审美还没有第一化
I。knew it had to happen.
No, no.
Not like my randomized
Randomize,
loadout?
randomize. What
Oh.
if you click randomize?
So if I
宝
was
贝儿，
in
你的
the
审美
game
还没有
and I
第一
decided
化
to。just click this.
Yes. Oh, a little map
Confirmation.
for you, just in case you are like me, and accidentally
I was
click
gonna
a
say,
lot
I
of
think that's a
buttons.
safety feature.
It
though.
is a safety
It's implemented
feature.
for you guys.
Yeah.
哦，增加了
Not
一
everyone
个
wants to just randomize, armor and all that jazz. So we add
混
a little
混颜色的确认键，这样就不会像憨皮一样，一不小心把主颜色给点没了。
one and done.
One and done.
这事儿我干过，好吧，
And
发生
yeah,
过
really,
3、
really
4
cool
次
stuff.
吧
So。that's a little bit of QOL with a little bit of cosmetics for everyone that are
然后
arsenal.
果然是
and
第一
enjoy
屁股
this.
是有的，那可不。
To learn about the new one. We need to stop this
Oh,
immediately.
yeah, it's like a.
But what if you wanted a new Warframe?
Yeah. What if the 48 existing Warframes
Wasn't enough.
you hated
you
all of
want
them?
more?
Each one hated.
我觉得有点帅。我希望把它夹克拿出来，拿出去，谢谢。
Each Warframe, and there's custom named loadouts.
Brutal.
All right, it's Gyre time.
It's
It's
Gyre
这个
time.
是 Gyre，
Gyre will be
His bar.
cunning and angels
那是
of
他的。
vermin.
哦，他带了一个
Last
披
week,
饰。
we got a first look at her animations, just in terms of her idols.
你看今天连麻穿的很像 Gyre 嘛，
We went from a
只不过 Gyre 是蓝的，连麻是黑的，那个
delicate,
衣服。
beautiful Gyre.
Yes. And,
Oh.
Yeah, we have some detail shots. We're going to take a look at the alt helmet, which I'll probably keep on just so people can take a look at the automaton.
这华丽外观漂亮，这个多漂亮啊！不，华丽外观，那个另类头盔漂亮，这个多漂亮！
It kind of goes with the whole like
你看还有那个小皇冠头上，
vibe that she's got
小
going on
皇
with
冠
the，coils
对
and，everything.
皇
I
冠。
like the bronze kind of color palette.
That did turn out.
It's really
That
odd.
was awesome.
你看，你瞬间从一个光头变成了一个皇冠持
All
有
right,
者。
we're going to take a look at Gyre. I'll do defaults just for Jeff.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
That was a close
It was
call.
getting
right there.
spicy.
that
there
was
for a second.
that was rough for a second. There.
All right.
Burning that goodwill.
这个披饰小小的，我觉得弄个大一点能好
All
看，
right,
配这个
Gyre's first
皇冠。
ability as Arc Sphere. This launches
Arc
a
Sphere.
sphere that will deal high damage on impact.
它先
Gyratory?
释放一个
Gyratory
立场，
Gyratory.
能制造高伤害，
Gyratory.
Gyratory.
触碰敌人时造成高伤害，
That's
然
gonna
后
make it interesting.
造成电击
YouTube.com/how
触发
pronounce Gyratory.
至附近敌人
It's Gyre. I don't see how you can.
I agree. Yeah.
击中至少3个
If
敌
you hit at
人
least 3 enemies will enhance the launch damage. So
可以
throwing
增
these
强
arc
伤
spheres
害。
down, the more enemies you hit,
OK，
the
往前
more
释放
enemies
一
are
个
localized,
立场，然后
enemies
造成伤害，
known as an arc
或者
sphere.
是在触碰时造成伤害，
And of course, I'll show you
造
this
成
in game
电击
momentarily.
伤害，
I'm gonna do some pre-education
然后
before
打
we
中
go.
3个敌人，伤害增强。
Coil Horizon, you throw forward a
往前扔出一个
gyratory
立
sphere
场
that will explode after 2
，explode
seconds
after
or
2
can be manually
seconds
triggered. So this is basically like
爆炸
if you think of
2秒后爆炸，
an
往前
ability
扔
that
出
was
一个
the
立场，
ability
2秒钟爆炸
to，suck a whole bunch of enemies into one spot to, you know,
Somewhat like
cluster.
Vauban.
有点像 Vauban 的
To
那
cluster
个
so that you can, of
刺
course,
激
you
的。
can throw your arc sphere then on top of it because you know there will be more than 3 enemies there. So it allows you to kind of pop both of those together, get your coil horizons out, throw your arc sphere on top, lots of damage, lots of
哦，不是吸收敌人，
Cathode
吸收了之后
Grace
然后爆炸。
is a self buff. You gain a brief burst of increased critical chance and energy regen, with each kill extending the duration of Cathode Grace.
增强暴击几率和能量恢复，每一次击杀增长时间，恢复时间。
But overall, the ability is on a cooldown, but that might not.
然后这个技能是有冷却的。
So we'll take a look at that. And then last but not least is Rotor Swell, where Gyre's mechanisms spin at incredible speeds, generating an electric field that shocks nearby enemies. When Gyre gets a critical hit, a large electrical discharge will chain from the enemy that was hit to nearby enemies.
开始旋转 ，Gyre 开始旋转，然后创造出一个立场，电击附近的敌人。当打出暴击伤害的时候，可以往外释放电流。
This is a primary weapon
How
that
subtle is
It's, I
it?
was gonna say
is
it's
very
very.
subtle.
这主武器
Totally,
太
totally
离谱了
subtle.
吧！
Not a massive electric
暴击几率
cannon.
35%，
I'm into that.
4.8的哦，
Yeah.
上了帽，
We're
没
not
事
going to
儿
look。at that today. We'll
你
give
该
you
上了
something to
帽
look
的。
forward to when you're playing the update.
4.8的
but
倍
it
率
is,
要是作为基础伤害
quite
太离
something.
谱了。刚刚我没有看，
Oh, actually, this is
可能
I
那
think
个
quality of life as well.
I love those
Oh yeah,
visual
it stays on the
effects.
screen.
Yeah, the text
Yes.
description now stays on the screen. So before you could only read
对吧？
about the
14
weapons
2.2 30，
in this menu.
刚刚看到
So
14 2.2 30，暴击几率
if you wanted to
14%，
go
倍率 2.2，然后
and then once
那
you
个
click
触发几
through,
率
sorry, but
30。
now the text
我一看4.4的爆伤，我要起飞嘛？
Very helpful.
Oh, and we're also going to go over the Hespar, which is the two-handed scythe.
这个是
It's very small. It's
连弩
very
啊，不是连
small.
弩，那个双手
Oh, yeah.
镰
There was
刀
some- I thought there was a
Just
close
making
call.
sure.
Yeah,
It's a
there was a
close
Pushing
close
that
call,
down.
yeah.
but
Yeah.
as with all dev builds, by simply not having it holstered, we'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
这个成绩有点多呀。
Yeah.
刚刚那数据应该也
This will
是
be the new two-handed scythe. It's a new melee grip. And
上了 mod 的
and its combos
3.5是有这么高吗？暴击几率2.4哦，来这里看吧。
Gale Force Dawn will be the stance coming with it. And we'll take a look at all that.
哦，3.5是基础暴击啊，
Let's go kill some stuff.
他好像没有上那个吧？
Wow.
3.5是基础暴击倍率
Oh,
吧？
it's
So much info.
amazing.
要
I
起
don't
飞
even
呀
remember anything anymore.
got my name
Megan with an
right
iPad is the new dev stream.
And all the
crutch.
flavor text
Yes.
on this side.
Oh, what's Gyre's passive? Thank you, chat. I did not mean to deprive you of this info.
忘了看被动。
Look, I don't know if this screen actually is all hooked up yet, so just bear with me. But Gyre's passive, Gyre's abilities have a 10% chance to deal critical damage for each electrical status that affects the enemy. So there's a potential for
每
ability
一
crit
个
with Gyre.
A lot of
So,
crit.
yeah, the more electrical
What?
status that is on an enemy, the more chance that the ability will crit.
哦，每一个电击的触发可以增加10%的暴击几率，
For Gyre.
或者
The screen is
每一
awesome,
次
it's awesome, so,
Yeah, that looks awesome.
对这话，
it's a little
每当敌人身上有一层电击触发的时候，扎尔便可对他增加10%的暴击几率。
support the keyboard, but I can't do it anymore. I need to put my feet flat.
我当不了翻译，大体就这个意思吧。
Your feet
What
can
you were
touch the ground.
what you were doing, like tippy toe?
I was tippy toeing so that this would be ergonomic, but I can't.
What happened to your little?
基础爆伤高，但暴率24%还可以了，
Oh, I saw a question about what her
还可以了，
ability
不是
is
那么
gonna
那
be,
个
and it's gonna，be
不是那么
Coil
离谱。
Horizon, the gyratory sphere that you throw.
Mhm.
If I said that right.
Yeah, so that's the subsume ability.
Yeah, that's gonna be her subset.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
这个
we're
华丽
a little
华丽
over-
头比那个好看多
I
了。
did. It's highlighted right there for you.
proud of you guys. We're a little over leveled for this, but we're just gonna go to a classic exterminate mission to show the abilities. You know, kill some fools.
新阿姆斯特朗旋风喷射阿姆斯特炮，这个好像是个电磁球炮。我刚刚看到什么 electric orb 也不是什么玩意儿的，然后应该是往外打那个电磁炮弹
Maybe，it's the
I think it
like.
was the antique
I think it's the
就
helmet.
就
antique helmet.
就应该跟
It's
欧
got,
炮
like,
差不多，
I'm not gonna let you go to the ball vibes,
好吧？看起来是很
Little
恐怖，
stepmom?
跟欧炮差不多。
but in a good way. Like you don't want to go to the ball.
You're like, you're right, mom.
The
You're
ball
right.
sucks.
I don't want.
All right. Oh, I forgot to show you my little sentinel buddy.
Oh.
But you'll see. Oh, look at the little bot.
哦，这个可以带到身上吗？
All right.
哦，皮
So,
肤
first,
Death
you're
Cube
probably wondering
Prime
what。that orb is around me. And
这是
when
个
we talk
皮肤
about focus, we'll talk about that. But we're gonna
啊
take
连拔
our
真实带的是
abilities
死亡
and
魔
take a
方
look
屁
at our sweet two-handed scythe. Heavy attack. This is just neutral combo.
攻速有点慢啊。连拔是不是还上了个那个？
You don't need to
我
destroy
记得
the
连拔
orb.
上了个狂暴 Prime 吧？这个攻速
And then this is blocking neutral.
太快了，快死我了！
This is
每秒3000刀是吧？
Someone in chat says it has no reason to look at.
unfortunately it does. Anyway, so we'll combo some enemies with the Hespar.
Oh, I like that little hop off of it.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, you can lunge
Yeah,
yourself
it's cool.
forward. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so cool.
但是说实话，这个走砍的手感我
Two-handed
觉得是
scythe
不错的，
days have just begun, Tenno. Yeah.
除了这攻速拉到爆炸，
So, I guess maybe
它这个
we'll
走砍的流程度我觉得是可以
The
的。
way that this Warframe Gyre was done was we're trying to use physics in a new way for some of the abilities. So everything is using new tech, more or less. So what you'll see here is that you're launching these out and creating the arc spheres, which of course if you hit 3 enemies or more, they'll do more damage. Enemies inside are going to be taking some damage.
就立场受到伤害。
Then-
This is how I beat the Draconic Tree Sentinel.
Is that right?
I threw one and then just like.
Yeah.
哇，他刚是位移了。
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. And then actually, you can kind of get the physics that I'm talking about here. Oh, I need more energy. Watch as I see how it's like bouncing through. Yeah, so it'll
yeah.
actually.
哦，它还会
bounce
弹
through
射，
environment.
Incredible.
它会弹跳呀。
So, and that is right there the sort of vacuum effect for the second.
是不是让大家想到被电锯支配的恐惧？
And then
哦 bowling. I love
有
it.
一点儿，就看这架势了。这把武器我看数据还可以，就看这
This is
架
when
势。
I create energy regen for myself, and my crit chance goes up. As long as I'm killing, it'll stay active. But I am going to be obviously not killing anything because we're just showing this right now.
I love the little forearm.
Little-
他
Yeah.
他身上那个小，就手臂上那个小东西，我觉
Well,
得
that
蛮
ability's on a cooldown.
蛮帅的。
Oh.
然后这个技能归零之后会进行冷却，所以说只要你持续杀人，这个技能应该不会关掉。哦，这个不是他的位移，是他的那个旋转飞跃，应该是啊，不是，是他那个滚动键。这也太变态了吧
The skirt goes up.
Look at that.
开启裙子啊
It's like a coil.
开启裙子啊
Anyway. All right, let's kill some fools. I ran into a wall.
Yeah, you did.
Oh. I'm in a tunnel.
开启自己的裙子
Yeah, very subtle, not flashy at all.
没跳上去，哎，跳上来了，可以。
Fine. Now I just detonated that one manually, and I got an IATN star in there.
Hey.
But you can let it do its 2 seconds, or you can detonate it manually. So I just launched a guy.
哦，你可以让他在外面
Oh, I think we have
吸2秒钟，或者是直接让它爆炸。
One important thing with the Eximus change, which is also
二技能，二技能。
is we're giving them a over health bar, which means that you will need. Oh God, I'm being frozen. You will need to penetrate the over health bar before you can break through to their actual health bar. At this level, it doesn't really matter because, like I said, I'm over leveled. But that's just to try and increase the reason to engage with them by pumping them with DPS before you can.
然后卓越者多了一个增血的效果。
Calling it protection, so basically.
你看增血的，或者就一个额外的血条吧。
I am gonna one shot him. Oh, there's a shock Eximus, so I have to dodge those. So all the Eximus have been reworked.
有一个伤害额外的那个血条，所以把它变得更强一点。这个是新甲吗？是的。滚动看起来无敌，这个我还不知道，我没仔细看。很帅，但会不会再来个尸鬼2？全看驾驶，全看驾驶。说实话，尸鬼的数据本来就不怎么行。
Oh, is this an energy leech? It is. Okay, so we want to dodge the AoEs they make, otherwise we get leeched. So one complaint players have had about energy leech Eximus is just that you can't see them, you can't dodge them, but now you can. So they'll do those little pools for you, and if you stand inside them,
不行，
after they
滚动不可以，
energy drained. So,
不可以唯一聊天室卡了，干应该是卡了。
major part of the Eximus rework. All right, let's go bold.
这次重启把它给骑卡了，我的，我马上把它改一下。
I know actually, but there's no enemies here. But it is good. They're up.
现在好了应该。
Earned lots of focus for the new changes to focus.
A hot zero.
我的，刚刚把自己给弄没了啊，不是把自己弄没了 ，YouTube 把我弄没了，然后重启了一下，忘了把这个弄，我的。 这直播会送 Loki， 那个是 Tenocon 今年的战甲还不知道是啥，是去年送了 Loki。
There we go. I'm making Nora proud this day.
Tenocon 的话是6月份还不7月份，6、7月份左右。 我挺喜欢它这个滚动的，就过去的那个感觉。
I know. We gotta talk focus.
I really do like how she came together. Though. Like the whole thing.
Yeah. So she will be part of the Zeramin, which means we'll need to finish.
哎，说到领取，现在好像可以领取。
She will be included. If you don't know, we are doing a new syndicate. So and there's going to be new mission types.
No, 不是
so everything Gyre will be obtainable.
现在可以领取了。
So once you finish Angels of the Zeramin,
Claim.
Social Hub, the
好了，领取完了。
for you, and that's where you'll be able to get her in parts. Now.
Someone in chat said, "Skirt goes up, enemies go down."
Yes. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Nice.
啊，发生啥了？
Bad. Very bad. All right, let's do another platinum prize.
有说怎么刷这个新甲了吗？这个一般开发者直播不会说，但是我觉得做任务，
Yes.
任务会给一个总图，然后其他零件在新的那些任务里面刷。
Lordy.
All right, who's gonna be 1,000 platinum going to Fex? Is that a
Oh
Fex?
no.
Yep.
Is that an
I
O?
think that's an O.
Oh,
I can't.
Fex 2055.
It is an O.
Fex 2055.
Lowercase. Oh yeah.
1,000 platinum. With the Warframe channel, in-game alias platform.
然后并没有说大嘴是哪个技能，但是我觉得可能是2。
Sorry.
2和1有可能。
Am I in trouble?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
2022 and that still happens? Damn.
Come on.
Damn.
All right. We are now going to talk about the focus rework. This is a huge
专
part
精
of the
重
update
置
as well. So we have a frame, and then we're going to get to the
直
missions
接
and
白
stuff
金
after
带走
that.
大
As
礼
you
包，
know,
没
we are
钱
doing
我还
our
刷
most
了。
comprehensive focus rework to date. Focus 3.0, whatever you want to call it. We will have a dev workshop up that is an overview of what we talk about here today.
Yes, it's going to be a broad overview, basically listing out what we talk about.
没意外是赏金，也有可能。
To reference if you
但是赏金加赏金了，对。
All right.
抱歉，我现在有鼻炎。
Released in 2015, Eon's Past.
应该是赏金，对。他好像说加了赏金。哎，没有有赏金，对，有。
But the gameplay is changing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be not subtle.
Not subtle.
哦，现在在谈那个专精，马上演示应该是。
Stuff.
I would say so. When we continue to grow, we're doing our 9-year anniversary stuff right now.
Yep.
We do make a lot of changes to the game. It's always for the health of the game. So our intentions here are to bring the gameplay combinations and possibilities for operators and focus up to what 2022 Warframe ought to look like. There will be things to relearn. You will be going into the system, respecking.
你需要重新学
So just
专
be
精系
patient
统
with that experience.
这当然。
Understand as throughout this dev stream and in dev workshops, what are
上升掉落比较快，并且不会头痛。我觉得这个如果是赏金掉的话，应该蛮容易获得的。
This dev stream is to kind of go over each school and show you the new abilities, so people can start getting an idea on just how much is actually changing. So Dean, if you want to come on over, go to Zenuric. Last dev stream we did Unaru, and we will go back there today. But for Zenuric, we're going to talk about how it's changing. So if you have played the Zenuric focus school, one of the more popular reasons to do it is because it has great energy regen, which we're keeping, and I want to explain how that's going to work. A lot of this is new, and some of it is familiar for the
Energy pickups grant 50% additional energy over 5 seconds. 拾起能量会会获得50%额外的能量，5秒内。拾起能量会在5秒内获得50%额外的能量。翻译鬼才。
Each focus node only takes 3 ranks, and that there's no visual language differences in what is active and not active. So a lot of thought has gone into just making it a more streamlined experience.
还是一样吧，不一样。专精改了，大改。
Still here.
专精点数会留下来，专精点数会返回你。
No, sorry.
创造一个能量，创造一个8秒的能量之井，所有队友。
So instead of dashing
穿过会获得
Chat's like, oh, never mind.
能量恢复
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
5秒，每秒能量恢复30秒。这个不就是现在那个吗？所以有些还是没改，但改了一些，有些没改。
Are there, and then you get your energizing dash, quote unquote. So, Wellspring is back, and to show you, actually,
行，只要第一没有消这个，我就可以接受。
Let's take a look at what hardened Wellspring is. Now, once you're inside your
增强灰蓝
no longer energizing dash. If you tap one, not only do you increase its size,
在井中按1可以增加它的范围，增强时间20秒。 然后增强20%的技能强度。 专精的效果是专精的效果改了，然后改动机制，基础技能应该是一样。有一些改的蛮大的，就上次Unaru其实真的改的蛮大的。你看，像比如说这个的话，这个之前是创造一个，反正之前它也是创造一个什么，现在的话是强化它的那个回蓝井。 在里面可以增强20秒的时间，增大范围，然后增加20%的技能强度。哦，这个没有改。哦，这个改了。Allows ability to be cast without using energy or shields.
If you were paying attention when I was Gyre, you saw that single orb around me. That was showing me that I had a free ability cast active. So Inner Might now allows you.
使用一次技能不消耗任何的蓝或者是盾，但是有60秒的充能时间，或者是那个冷却时间。反正就是每1分钟免费用一次技能。
Void dash is now called
disarming
sling.
sling.
In this case, if you sling through an enemy, it has a 50% chance to disarm them. We'll show you more.
穿过一个敌人有50%的几率缴械他们。击杀一个缴械的敌人增加指挥官能量恢复10%，然后10秒，最多可以叠4次。哦，这个是按2可以减速敌人，这个就是之前放的那个冲击波，所以现在指挥官也有技能了。基本上是把认为指挥官有技能，10秒钟减速敌人80%，precision 太少 damage， 增加爆头伤害，这个是增加爆头伤害，然后增加一些，增加多少我没看见。然后这个应该是被动，增加指挥官能量恢复90%，然后这个挡住了。应该是能量容量90%，这个是，所以能量恢复和能量容量。总体来说，我觉得没有太大的改啊，这些改的都不错，现在都有用了。以前那个什么炮蓝，然后干这个干那个的，有什么大用？Scenario 没有太大的改动，我觉得跟Unero 相比的话，啊不 Generic 没有太大改动，跟Unero 相比的话。如果在哪里看 Twitch 是的，YouTube 其实也有，但是 YouTube 没有掉落奖励。你在右面看到的这些都是其他专精的被动。
Need 1 Marvel tier for
each respec.
School respec.
It's easy. It's fine.
Is that a Elden Ring?
Oh, that would be number
3. We're on 3.
Yeah. No more pool. That's the overview of how Xeneric is changing. We'll go to Naramon next.
这个是 Naramon.
Do you need a break?
I've been going.
I know,
I need help. My only food was
actually a little
chocolate bar.
I had a free chocolate bar from the train.
And a kombucha. So those 2 things together,
which I think.
哇，这个一会儿翻译我要是累死啊
You're doing great.
Okay,
fermented. Fermented fun.
We sweating, boys. All right.
That's fantastic.
All right. One thing to note is there is a chance that things could change between now and launch.
对，第一再次声明，现在不是最终的那个版本上可能会动刀，好吧，可能会动刀。所以指挥官有1、2、3季，我目前只看到了1、2季。就比如说 Xeneric 的1技能是增强他的那个球体的，不是就是那个灰蓝之镜。然后2技能是减速敌人。Okay, Power Spike, Melee Combo Counter now decays while out of combat. 这个是一样的。那个他的现在这个中间这个技能就是那个叫啥？近战连击减少。Performing slam as an operator switch to Warframe grants double combo。指挥官向下重击时转换为战甲，可以增强，可以增加双连击，近战双连击20秒，不是双连击增长20秒。就比如说那个，你之前打一下敌人增加1的连击，现在会增加2。这个我忘了看，但是他们说没有改，应该是当前的某个东西。Transfer the operator with a combo multi increase amp damage。在有8倍连击的时候，转换为指挥官可以增加增幅器的伤害140秒。
Blasting through your combo counter, getting it nice and high. Then when you go back into operator mode, you'll be getting more amp damage. Yeah, so lots of changes.
你不再点回去呗？不点了。
In the case of the first ability for Naramon,
增加6米，创造6米的冲击波，维持4秒。然后会将受到影响的敌人扶起来，就布娃娃。
And then lethal levitation is you get more damage for lifted enemies, and it lasts for if you use your operator.
对布娃娃敌人增加50%额外伤害，然后有60秒的持续时间。2增加下一次
Enemies will be vulnerable
Void
to
Sling.
finishers, taking more finisher damage. So this is you priming enemies to have finisher damage. And then the
增加它的
one where
范围
you get
和
to
它的那个
actually
伤害
activate
啊，不对，
your
是它那
finishers
个
as an operator. So if you
Void
stun
Sling 是
through
啥呀
them, you can tap the finisher contact
哦不不，
action.
增加那个
Even
范
if
围
you're
和
in
增
your
加
operator
处
mode,
决
and
伤
your
害。
Warframe will immediately transference and perform the finisher.
And the finisher as operator is game wide. It's not.
然后在指挥官模式
Yes. So
处
you
决
get the
对不
melee
对，在
crit
指挥
for
官
your
模式
melee
处
damage.
决敌人转回战甲后会增加近战
Let's make sure
No,
we
you,
don't
you
go
come
off.
back to your warframe.
Yeah,
You come
your
back to your
warframe
暴
warframe.
击
comes to do the
几
job,
率
but your operator
50%，
starts
40秒。
Snap and mix.
Exactly.
所以 Void Sling 到这哦
Yeah, I got to mocap that with Jeff.
那个虚空冲刺是 Void Sling 哈。
All right, and then I believe Mind Step and Far Sling are the same. They're just renamed.
对，然后被动
So
是
if
一
you
样
want to
的。
have faster operator movement,
指
if
挥
you
官
want
移
to
动
have a
速度
faster
增加，
Void
指挥
Sling,
官
you just
冲
need
刺
to
速度
unload
增
that
加。
one.
对，是冲这不是那个虚空冲刺。
And that's Naramon.
That's Naramon.
On to the next.
I love all the synergies. When we
哇，这要累死我啊！我一会儿打字。
were talking
请问更新什么时候发布？第一还没有说，看吧。
having things interact like that, it's great to see it coming to fruition more.
Yeah, and since the last dev stream when we first showed the Void Sling, we increased the range and
对，
speed.
他把那个
So
叫
we'll be
Void
seeing a much
Dash
faster
改
version
成了
of that, so
Void
when we get to
Sling，
gameplay,
所以那个
we'll,
就
you'll be
是
able to
增
see it.
加
We're trying
处决伤害和
not to take
范
away
围。
too much speed and momentum.
应该是
We're
吧。
just trying to refine it so it feels more controllable with all the powers and
就看这
movements.
个新的虚空
Void
冲刺
Dash,，as it is very good at
看这新
you
人
know,
的虚空冲刺是讨不
closing
讨
very
厌
long distances,
它
but
有
it's
可
not
能
good
增
at
加
engaging
那
in
个
close quarters combat, in
冲刺时
bigger
间，
tile combat, so we're just trying to make it
就
feel
不会像以
like
前
a
噔
system
噔
we
噔
have
噔
more
噔噔噔
control
那
over
样睡位移快了，
overall. That's pretty much it.
它可就当
Let's take a
当
look at Matter Eye.
当
This is
这样。
a school that's probably going to need the most explanation from us on what's changing and why.
然后这个
There
是
is a Matter Eye way of
Matter
playing
Eye
where you
或者是
sit
Madurai。
in Void mode for as long as you want to build up an infinite damage cap. This is used from expert Eidolon hunters to max their damage. And we did change it, but we're not trying to be too destructive. So
啊，然后
we
那
just didn't like that
个
you
叫
had to
啥
sit invisible in the game to get the best damage buff.
Madurai M 金的那
We
个
understand that Eidolon hunters have put a lot of
打
work into becoming
夜灵
experts using these certain things.
打
but
夜
we'll
灵的
definitely
那些
at
技
least
能还是被
take a
错
look
了
at。what's coming to understand why we think it's better. And we will be listening to your feedback as well after, but I'm just going to go right to Void Strike because there's no point not, so you'll have to hide me, Dean. Void Strike is now an activated
Void
ability.
Strike
So instead of waiting in your Void mode for
耗尽所有蓝量来增加伤害8秒，
one and your entire energy
增强
pool is
10%额
straight,
外伤害
you。now have a sustained damage increase for 8 seconds, which means all damage you deal for 8 seconds has a 10% per energy. So it's a very, very large buff that you'll be getting in an 8-second window. And all it will require you to do is to press 1. It's on a cooldown, but for that 8-second window, you will be blasting. Your damage
所以说就
buff
是
will be on everything. We're talking shotgun spreads.
把所有能量清空之后，
Every 40 seconds, you get an
开启一个8秒的伤害增强，每一段或者是每一段能量减少，它应该是持续减少，每一段能量减少增加10%的额外伤害，有40秒的冷却时间。
You go into Void mode, which is your stealth mode. Or actually, you don't even have to. You just need to turn into your operator. So you don't even need to go invisible anymore.
Just press 1.
Go to operator, press 1. That's 100% of your energy drained, which means you have a major damage increase. So this is the plan. It's feeling pretty good, and we hope you give it a try. And yeah,
这个是新的那
we'll
个
post
虚
the changes
空
for Matter Eye.
虚空那个东西
Yeah.，
不是对，就打夜灵的动刀的那个技能，我不懂，因为我没有打夜灵。
It's a lot to take in, and it's changed, but I think it's time for a refresh.
It is.
没有暗影爆头了，不
Yes,
知道
it is.
我都不知道
We'll
暗
take
影
a
爆
look
头
at
是
more
啥。
chats and feedback after, but essentially this should be enough for you guys to build a understanding of how it's going to work and what the rotation and flow is going to be. It is very powerful. So, and you don't need to sit in Void mode at all.
Just
Like
sitting
that's
there.
not exactly the best way to show
Right.
the game and the gameplay. So anyway. That's why that's changing. And then Void Fuel, which is so this actually there's more, and it hopefully you'll.
40%武器效率 for operator.
So if you're using something
指挥官
as pretty, say you're using something with low magazine
当之前的那个 Void Strike 技能开启时，有40%的武器效率，就是不消耗任何武器弹药的意思。这挺好的，就相当于不用装填了嘛，40%几率不耗弹药。挺好的。就比如说绝路啊，这样就很不错，一顿爆发，当当当当当就可以打出。按这上面说啊，你可以打出7发，但如果你运气好的话，你可以无限打进去。
That will be the Void Strike, Void Fuel, so you get literally okay.
对啊，40%绝路5发，什么加2发嘛。
Invisibly for a long time anyway. We'll get into it, we'll talk feedback, and we'll read the dev workshop, but this is where we're going with that. So thank you for sticking with Madarai, and we're going to go on to power transfer. This is where
power transfer 100%
amp critical damage for 20
amp 暴击伤害20秒，在切换指挥官后50%。
You know, your operator in your warframe, you'll be either getting a crit damage
技能释放速度
or you'll be getting casting speed increase on your operator. So as you rotate between the two, you'll be getting
不是，是转换速度，没事。主播这么专业，居然没有打夜灵，没有。夜灵菜鸟。50%能量效率。就是说使用虚空位移的时候，虚空冲刺的时候，减少50%效率。增加50%效率。Switch warframe after chain sling.
Contamination wave. This is your second ability for the Madarai tree.
虚空冲刺之后转换为战甲，获得一些 buff。然后这个的
话
释放一个虚空光波，然后我靠，这人走的也太快了吧！击杀一个敌人，被光波影响会使敌人受到25%额外的 vulnerable 是那个叫啥？布娃娃时间吗？While also taking effect 10 seconds longer.
And then those are the same.
Not subtle changes.
Not subtle changes.
太傻了。就可以增加时间，然后可以使敌人更加的无法反击。然后2个被动应该是一样的。没有，被动改了。增加 amp 的影响和 amp 的伤害，2个被动。
Take a closer look. Mending Unity. This is
Vazarin increase affinity radius by 25 meters. 这个是增加经验共享链接25米，不25米。
Oh yes. So right now, Vazarin players love to be very helpful with the squad. They go in. No revive timer. They pop a revive, away they go.
前4个恢复。
Well, you're done. So what we've done is we've also made it that after that point you can just revive faster. So
yeah, speedy reviver.
Speedy reviver.
前4个恢复是立刻的，然后之后的恢复增加100%恢复速度，就帮助队友拉起来的那个技能。Void regen reaches
Void snare, so here's your second.
这个好像是增强什么距离。
2
技能放出一个投射物，然后可以爆炸。
Void sling through it to grant allies within 100 health, so you can be creating health boosts for your squad mates.
然后受到敌人影响可以回复一些东西，应该是。Ally touched by void slings are granted immunity for damage from damage for 5 seconds and healed. 被你的那个虚空冲刺影响，敌人就是队友会得到一些恢复的 buff。按1来制造一个。From the operator and allies affinity range. It's invulnerable for 4 seconds when first created. Damage of
any damage coming in goes to the effective health of it.
就是增加伤害。
It's 4-second absorption phase. So this is for operators and allies.
不是增加伤，增加增加血。
Now an activated ability. Press 1 to do it, and you can keep your, friends alive. Guardian Break. When it breaks, Warframe Shield regeneration is increased, and regeneration.
When the Guardian Shell breaks, Warframe Shield regeneration. 当你的这个第一个技能结束后，那个护盾恢复增加150%。 Operator Health General， 这个是指挥官的血，这个应该是指挥官最大血的那个容
There'll
量
be。a survey after.
Press 1, what's that to map with the controller? Whatever you would use for your Warframe abilities.
Yeah, whatever your one is, so like a right trigger A, right trigger B, whatever you have it mapped to be will be your one.
And last but not least, Unaru. We went over this last stream, so we're not going to go too deep into it. Poise is just an immunity to slow stagger, knockdown for 40
Unaru
seconds
上个直播已经看过了， 反正这个就是不40秒无视那些击倒什么乱七八糟的。
I think we went over all of these on the last stream.
Yeah, because remember static flush, but now it's
Static
static
purge.
purge. Sorry.
Yeah.
But take away the flush.
We'll go over them again because I don't think we actually, because people are going to be interested in Unaru Wisp for sure. So Caustic Strike, press 2 to launch an energy bomb.
2释放一个能量炸弹，然后8米的爆炸范围，减少75%敌人护甲，100%几率创造出一个幽灵。Wisp 现在会自己找敌人，然后增加指挥官伤害120秒。
Magnetic flare is similar to
使用20创造一个8米的范围立场，然后会持续30秒，减少护盾，敌人的护盾。Void Sling 虚空冲刺会制造出一个范围增强。
Void Sling out, it will, sustain that field for longer and make it bigger. All right.
然后还会增大它的立场。
We got through it.
You did it, Reb.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, maybe I will use operator more. That's kind of the goal. Relearn.
第一，希望你使用更多的指挥官。
There will be a workshop up after. I'm gonna play as Zenuric just so people can see that.
一会儿貌似会有一个开发者工坊，我去开发者工坊再做这个具体视频吧。
There'll be a workshop up afterwards, detailing a lot of why we changed, some of the operator abilities. Talk about Void Sling and the focus.
希望开发者工坊写的细一点，就不需要来重看这个视频一秒一秒的翻了。
Oh, who's that, Reb?
This is our little gardener bot from last stream. It will be available as a sentinel skin. They have some beautiful flowers growing out of their head, and there has been a name.
Verdly.
There has been a name. The Design Council. You are all amazing. And Verdi was chosen. It's an acronym.
Verdly.
Steve, I know you don't like acronyms in Warframe.
Oh my god.
Get used to it.
There it is.
这个是你的火卫2公寓管家，会以皮肤的方式加到你的这个军械库里边。
You can have that then.
Yeah. Stallard wins. Stallard, you win.
Faithfully maintain Zariman.
看专辑看到想睡，我一看这些字我就想睡了。他一把这个鼠标点到这上面，然后蹦出来那俩字，我就知道，哇塞，我要上睡了。问题是我刚刚起来。
All right, we are Angel the Zariman is the update, and we ought to go to it.
You only have 4 minutes to show it, Reb. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Wish me luck.
And then Jeff leaves.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
There's actually time of day cycle during that.
All right, I'm gonna hop in. So the Chrysalith is the new hub. This is where there will be new NPCs, new systems for you to engage with, and there will be 3 brand new endless mission types. So last stream we showed you Void Flood. That was the very parkour focused one, where you're gathering Vitoplast to seal up a Void Flood. Today we're going to show you Void Cascade on the Tuvil Commons. In the future, you'll get a nice twist on Exterminate with one or two little things. Nothing major, just the way extraction works. Actually, I'll just say it straight. There's not really any twist other than extraction. And then Mobile Defense. And then
移防歼灭，然后 Armagon 是那个叫啥？更新之后你们自己去玩的任务。上次我们看到的是 Flow， 对，一会儿他们会给我们看 Cascade 任务。有说什么时候更新吗？没说，一会儿说。第一说他们一会儿说。
You need a place to sleep, ma'am? We'll get you one, don't worry. The update is not today. No.
怎么还有点撞的这个 Gyre。
We are in the Zeramin. You
刚
will
才他
get
下来那个
fast
姿
travel
势，我感觉
options.
是要跟
I'm
我
just
打
gonna walk
架。
through it so you can get acquainted with the space. You know, take a look at what could have been.
Oh,
What you know?
no, Rev. You
What could have been?
can't reference that. You can't reference Sting on this stream. You can't do that.
Like we mentioned last dev stream, there's a really big emphasis on exploring. So you might recognize, and you already did, this here Cephalon, who, if you find her out in the world, if you bring her a Zerium accolade, you'll get rewarded for it. So exploration will be rewarded. There will be populated NPCs here. That will make sense after the quest. We're not
这里
gonna
会
spoil
有
much.
They're hidden just to
会有居民。
They are currently hidden.
Yep.
There is
现
a-
在因为那个就是那
hide in them.
个剧透的原因，他没有给我们看。
So this is your new social hub.
然后貌似可以在里面找什么东西，
And
找到
you
一个
can
什
go
么
down
东
to the
西
area that will allow you
给
to
他们
go to
可
the
以
dorm zone, so that's where you can go to your living
获得奖
quarters.
励。
Or what's working for this dev stream, you can go to the elevator of mission select. So here,
Seamless missions.
indeed. So today we're going to do Void Cascade. There's other floors we could go to, but we're going to Void Cascade. Make no
他的
promises.
地图想起
it
当初
could
在这儿
happen,
迷路，是
but
的，
I'll
我也
do
在
my
这儿
best.
迷路。
You're gonna do great. Don't
It's a
worry
hard
about it.
Dev build, dev build.
It's a hard endless mission type. It requires
他说这个任务很
masterful
难，
operator gameplay.
然后需要
along with
指挥官的
expertise.
操作
But。first thing I'm going
那
to do is
那
just
那
select
那
an
这不代表
operator.
着
Press
任务
one,
都
you
会
can see that I've done my you know, your void dash bubble, and I'll
对啊
try and give
指
you
挥官
guys
有
a
技
look
能
at
了
void sling too, just so you can kind of see that it, like you can just tap. So if you double jump, you can activate it from double jump. You can activate it from void mode. If you just tap, you go slow, but let's see how far we can get. And if you hold, you go. You know,
哦
get
这
your
是
pieces and you can change them. You can change your orientation.
这也太
You
远
kind
了
of
吧，
ninja around,
还
and
行
then you
看
can
着，
switch right to your warframe via melee.
但应该还是
So
没有
it
普
is
通版的快。
quite substantial in the distance it covers. Please add more difficulty. Well, there are difficult elements to this, to all the new missions really. So we'll see if it's too hard. Probably not for some loadouts, but you will be tested. Oh my god. Don't look! Dev
Oh,
mode!
no.
Dean, go away.
Go
Dean, go away.
Already.
We were
好
confirmed.
，Dev
we're
开发
good,
直
we're
播
good,
当
we're
场
good.
崩溃。
We're good.
Everything's fine. Everything's
I
fine.
thought we have to give platinum away if that happens though.
We
我
do
指挥
have
官
to
经验还
fly
没
for
满，
it.
他不是厉害了
Yeah.
啊，专精就这样。
And I will say, normally when you go on this mission, there are transmissions, but like
Right.
you said, we've called out the
Hidden
kind
all
of
the
spoiler
spoilers,
people.
yeah.
So normally there is, you know, some lore and some narrative here, but
Oh.
it's hidden for now.
我打了个喷嚏，抱歉。
So currently the Corpus are boarding the ship. We're going to kick the mission off. The Void Cascade is basically, the cascade will occur and the Zeramin will be overtaken by the Void. So it's our job to ensure that the exolizers are maintained and freed from any type of enemy corruption of
Little
sorts.
possession, if you will.
We got
Oh, I'm so sorry. Nihort Witch.
All right, I got to start the mission, so we're gonna. Usually Pablo would be here to
我
talk
请一下
over
笔
it,
记，
or,
抱歉。
you know, so I'll do my best to
Wow.
do both at the same time.
对
But
了
once you go in this area, it is a anti-transference zone. So you
说不定
have
专
to
军会
get
越来
rid
越
of
好
the,
赚，也应该不会。
exolizer corruption.
所以说
Once
你
you
要
do
用指挥
so,
官
you
打
see
这
that there is
个
something haunting it. Getting rid of it, you make the exolizer friendly, and now it's a one-on-one with an enemy that has again that protective shell. So it's up to you to take down the shell. Once you do so,
哦，你跟人决斗。
CC and all that type of fun stuff will work. But you have to unload DPS to get it in that state. And then once you take away his body, there's a chance. Well, he will try and get another body, but if you can kill him before then,
Naturally.
you have to use your operator. And we're trying something new where any enemies that require an operator to kill will just reward a flat amount of focus. So you saw me get
当我没说
500 focus there.
马上地来打我的脸了。
This goes,
就是说，你在这个模式下用指挥官击杀的敌人会奖励你专精，
the lens
一个
structure isn't changing,
设
but
定
we're
模
changing other
设
ways
定
to get focus.
Just
So-
an addition.
设定量的专精。
Yeah.
And it makes sense because you're using operator.
Exactly. So they will corrupt these exolizers, and you have to stop them, or they will take over and the cascade will start. So I die, I'm going in.
Whoever.
这些敌人在最后，你看到没有，在这种幽灵模式下，必须通过指挥官来击杀
We're。good. So right now I have control over two. They're trying to get one back. So I need to pump.
啊，这也是一种移防
And I
啊，
got it. So now I have to go back in and clean it. Get it.
就是说你要控制这些地方。
It, it has the operator gameplay loop. Actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna pop down a.
There you go.
Get pump.
也是一种移防，你需要控制这个地方，然后敌人会想来夺回这个地方。
They are a little scary. What to make of them, we do not know. They are mysteries of the void, nightmares, if you will.
打这个任务模式，我觉得女强会很舒服。
Alright, it's cool. Oh, get him before you can get anyone else.
对啊，女强开个4哒全死了。
Exactly. Alright, so this one is actively being corrupted. I don't think I'm going to get through this guy in time.
至少不用去圣殿坐牢了。
So corrupted exilizers
太真实了，好吧，直接打脸，脸肿吧？不肿，哼，老傲娇了，不肿。
Any new ones that spawn and stop them from being under enemy control. This is an endless mission mode, so you can do this across the Zeramin for as long as you can.
这是一个无限模式。
These guys will give you a tough time. You gotta look out for them.
Easy.
And then there's new drops.
That was cool.
Yeah. Let's get in here.
There's corpus enemies right now. There isn't always.
Yes. The Zeramin will be, on the eyes of enemy factions to try and pillage it, and it'll rotate. So sometimes it'll be corpus, sometimes it'll be.
有些时候敌人会是 C 系，有些时候敌人会是 G 系，因为敌人也会想来控制这个地方。
Oh my goodness.
我缺是专精嘛，缺是充费。
I'm under attack.
我觉得你挺缺的。
So they recorrupted it. I didn't get it in time, but I will try my best.
一种变相移防吧。
As you can see,
刷大镰刀的怪就是现在演示的怪了，有可能啊。
So at this point in time, I've cleaned and used 2 exilizers. There's one under
哎，他们也在用大镰刀哎。
currently actively being corrupted, or taken over. This one I need to get, and then I can have the cascade under my control. So your objective is to consistently keep the cascade under your control levels.
所以说你的主要任务就是使这些 cascade 或者就是这个节点在你的掌控力下。应该是你掌控完了之后，这些就会那个消失，然后下一个点就会开始。看起来像中断呢。
To be on your toes with your operator. Oh, all right. And that's basically the preview that you'll get this year.
Very good, very good. Yay! Platinum
More
prize.
platinum.
Yay! Thanks, Steve.
然后出了 bug， 哈哈。
We did it. We made it.
Yeah.
不管什么任务，悟空都可以带我完成。
Hey, I like
这个任务你得让指挥官的。
There goes my paper. Goodbye.
Do you want an iPad?
Nah.
Yeah, no.
You're in charge now. I lost all my notes.
Oh no. 1,000 platinum has gone to Old Not Toucan.
Yeah, old enough.
Old
wait.
enough
Can
Toucan.
you quickly come to my screen? Quickly. Okay, one of the waybounds is active. Press 5 to enter second chance. So my operator just came out of my downed warframe. Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to kill them. But if you kill like lower tier enemies, my meters, I'm probably gonna die. But my second chance is active, which means I have a very small window of time to kill before I die. Anyway, that was it.
You tried.
I tried my best.
第2次机会，这个是个啥玩意儿啊？
Yeah, it was cool.
在一定时间内，通过指挥官击杀一些敌人，便可以复活。
Rotor Prime Access giveaway?
Let's do it.
Whoa.
Rotor Prime Access.
I don't think I need to.
但也不用中断，
Would you like?
要中断手怪啊！
Sit back.
他那个每一次搞 cascade 都会创造出一个怪，不是吗？
Rotor Prime Access has gone to Alvaro PT, or Alvaro Zero PT.
Alvaropt.
对啊，创造出那么个玩意儿。
Fine. Please visit our Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now with your in-game LS platform you play Warframe. We'll get you your Rotor Prime Access.
Unintentionally
Congratulations.
Sheldon.
Unintentionally.
Sheldon.
Unintentionally.
All right. Anything else?
Yes.
Oh my god, there's
Yes.
so much more to go
Yeah.
over.
Oh,
No way.
no!
Oh my god.
Do you want this?
No.
Get the massive keyboard tray
Okay,
back.
we're gonna try and we'll make it fast. One feature we're adding, or we're hoping to add for this update as well, is clan recruitment improvements.
Yay!
Clan recruitment 哦，氏族招人增强。
You can be solo, no problem.
悟空别挂机就行，挺全能的，让新手指挥悟空，其他都不会。悟空看个人了，用的是舒服，舒服爽了之后啥战甲都不想用了。
Either the warlord or a new role of advertiser, you will be able to advertise your clan. So here I am. We showed a mock-up for this many streams ago. This is the real deal. I'm going to advertise my clan. It's going to cost me to placeholder values, but my clans.
那你现在可以招募
something like finger.
Try.
Yeah.
No, Rannies.
Yeah.
Simp.
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Another.
Is
Rannies.
that 4? Is that 5?
我就75后遇到
Like,
都
I
挂
want
机，
to be serious
我
about
也
this.
挂
Like,
机了，
join if
很
you
真实，这个没有啥可辩解的。
join if you love game, love let's say Valkyrie.
Oh,
Nope,
I'm signing up.
that's not
Okay.
spelling.
fine.
Beginner friendly. Let's say
No.
it's not beginner friendly. High MR requirement.
There you go.
Yes.
We're always out.
Definitely decorated JoJo.
We're definitely doing decorated dojos. I can post my ad, and my 10 Rabita will be gone, which means that I can now hopefully find people that want to join. Do it for Ranny. Ranny's consort. It's fine.
Oh my god.
It's already a simp clan. We're
Oh my god.
but
Oh my
say,
战甲技能公布了吗？公布了。
I don't know that I can.
挂机部分战甲，悟空至少还有一个分身回动。
Oh, she's gone.
I don't know.
挂机还是分战甲，哪有说挂不了机？
Bye, Rainy.
Bye. You are the ruler of your clan. The clan will be disbanded.
Aww.
So I think now I can go here and I can search for a clan. So this is
氏族应该没差吧？只要实际上都一样，以后还是会有氏族部分。
But yeah, there's
对，反正你就可以去找嘛，也可以看有哪一个你喜欢。
So here you go. Hoping to make it for the Angels of Zariman build, working
Yeah.
through 1 or 2 final things.
If
but
it doesn't, it would be soon after, but it's looking pretty
对，
good.
希望这个改动，他们说会在这个更新里加入。如果这个更新里没有加入，下一次更新很快就加入。
Other people can, post their ads as well. It's not always your clan, but then you can relist and all that. It'll be in the patch notes.
我感觉今天讲了很多，又啥都没讲。
You can go to Maru and you can talk to her, and she's all, be in Maru, and you can do it that way. So yeah.
What else is there?
Maggots.
Oh, maggots! Come back. This is the everything.
Come back to the
We're
screen.
holding you
Dean.
hostage for this and this
know.
alone.
This is the last
God,
thing.
the
This
maggot
is the last
coming
thing.
is coming to fruition.
The maggot
The
is
maggots
coming.
are finally here.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh yes,
Oh
c'est bon.
yeah, that's
Hide us.
right.
For the low price of 100 platinum, you yourself can have a maggot
Because it's the
roaming
same
your
as the
ship.
domestic drones, right? It's the exact
啊，
same.
这个是那个无人
Yeah,
机
the，maggot will run around
Oh.
your ship.
Yes.
You'll
Okay.
love him.
虫子无
Very
人，
own
哎
maggot for，your ship.
咦，
And
去，
Gross.
if you bought Nidus Prime Access,
But that's not all.
if you bought, which you can no longer get,
Mhm.
you get maggot primes.
You get a prime maggot.
如果
We
你
intended
买
to
了
do a prime maggot
如果你买了 Nidus Prime 的包
Yes, correct.
Because we had,
给
we had
你一个
intentions
这
to
个
do，this
它一会儿
with
加到
Nidus
你游
Prime
戏里边
Access, but it just didn't make it, and then we just obviously have the
我
tech
吐了。
and everything about it, obviously.
Obviously.
So yeah,
我
in
吐了，
Zariman,
出了
we
我就
bring
买
the normal maggot, which
然
you
后
buy
我好
at
吐，
market,
不，
and
它
then
出了
if
我
you
就
bought
买。
a Nidus Prime Access, you will get a prime maggot to do the same thing.
They'll roam your ship free. Free
Free
as a
of
maggot
charge.
should be. Is that it?
That
I'm
that is
dying.
it, according to my iPad.
We did agree to Prime. We did a demos.
Yeah.
We did lots.
You
Anything
did a
to
lot.
Coming with a quest, right?
quest, narrative
Yep.
quest.
Eximus,
P 包
Focus.
应该是吧？
massive.
Did you want to show the dorm?
不是，可能买过那个，
There's one little.
我买过 Nidus 包
Little
应该就可以，
thing.
你管它大包小包。
So, Jeff, you
Son of a-
Jeff's
He's
just,
captive.
Jeff's just
Yeah.
salty.
反正
because he's
Nidus 包已
gone.
经结束了，第一到时候应该会直接加进去。
Oh, publicly admitted.
Oh,
啊，这个
that
dorm
really
zone
disappointed in you.
No.
I watched
生活
Red
区域
be
公寓
Don't talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. It's a spoiler. Don't say
okay,
anything.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, 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 okay.
It's a spoiler.
I heard about your tactics. Yeah, you can't judge.
Shut
I've
up.
heard.
Be
I've
quiet.
heard. I've heard.
Everyone.
There's
just-
some rumors. That's
Oh
okay.
my
So dorm
God.
zones, eh?
So Dharma zones, we are. This is it's gonna be part of the quest, and it is of course for players.
这
that
是任
love
务
to
的
have a
一
little
部分。
customization in their game, and maybe a system to come in the further future. If a keen translator were to take a look at these,
Oh.
they'd see that there would be some type of system coming.
Nice.
Very important part of this update though, because of one thing and one thing only.
Is the audio on, Dean? Is it cranked up?
You're not going to show what I think you're going to show.
可以锁门儿。
What else do you
You can lock it.
You can lock Megan out.
Or lock Megan in. I
Or lock
mean,
Megan in.
whatever you
Who
want.
wants to be locked? You can lock.
You can lock it.
囚禁 play，
Now that I'm secured in my
干我
dorm,
懂得好像有点多。
Showing that specifically.
That's Oh, I came back.
Like 5 times.
Yeah.
So you can indeed put some of your favorite loadouts up. Obviously,
可以把
we customized.
战甲的那个放到那里，在那里，在那里。
This is just something for people that are interested in decorating. This room is optional. A lot of people will only engage with the apartments with quests and other things, and that's totally fine. But
弟弟最赚钱，对 ，Nidus 弟最赚钱的 PA 包。弟弟说：“我赚麻了。”
Doing all things, the new syndicate will give you this. Yeah, and then you can customize.
I just remembered Liger's been trying to push designing furniture for the game.
这个 Valus 那个是金星的，
Yes.
它不是地球的。
Your piece of artwork, which would have been, done for the more high-standing Zarian colonists.
Valus 是金星的，不是地球的。
You'll see. This is the window view.
That's also a great view.
It is a great view.
然后这个是没有任何虚拟图的那个
Yeah, so
视
lots
角，
coming in
也
this
挺好看的，
update.
其实
You。can lock yourself in a room just like you do at home when you play.
But
So-
when's the
But
update?
when's the
Oh,
update?
哦，什么时候更新呢？第我感觉有点
Why
打
don't
喷
we
嚏。
take a look? Well,
什么时候想更新呢？第
Wanna
一
come back?
No.
All right.
We're not coming back.
After the video?
I mean, we'll be back, but not
Yeah.
today.
But like, the stream's over after the video.
Gotcha.
But don't miss the video. The video is wonderful. Any closing
That's what
words?
you're here for.
Any?
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
It's always thank you. Always, yeah.
Be patient with the rework. There's a lot to learn, and the workshop will help. But I think
有一期他们说结束之后会有个视频，视频里会说。
is going to be the most crucial of all, and then we'll be listening to feedback and iterating on those things that we've changed. But a lot of buffs, a few nerfs, and a lot of buffs.
Changes that are not gonna, you won't be able to do the wait forever endless damage.
It's more active, and it's got a lot more interesting synergies. So I really think it's for the best.
Yes. You must change for the health of the game.
Yes.
So thank you for being with us on our journey. Thank you to the
好了，这就是161期的开发者直播，他们现在跑路了，剩下的
Dev stream, but we hope you enjoy this trailer.
来看一下这期预告视频就行了，上面会有时间。干，这声也太大了吧！
She is your rightful home. But she is beset by the nightmares of the void. But if you are ever to reclaim her, it must be now.
《王德发》，刚刚这是个啥 ？April 27号，4月27号。4月27号，3个星期之后，自制武器，看一下自制武器，自制武器那一段那个我不在。哦，我说声音这，我说我声音这么小，我是傻逼。
What will my clan say?
That's too much power.
Something like finger.
Try.
Yeah.
No, Rannies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rannies.
我说声音这么小，我是傻逼。
I want to be serious about this. Be like, join if you love No. Join if you love games, love.
我这调一下，看一下这个自制武器。
I like it. It's good.
So
Wait for the
professional.
other ones.
It's usually the day of.
Yeah, so this is the Latum, and this is it. This is from our weapons artist provided this. You would have seen concepts last stream, and this is what happens in its incarnate form.
对他们有个进化模式。
In your missions, provided you've gone through the path.
虚空蜘蛛钩，我们一会儿可以重看一下，我也不知道那是啥，反正挺恶的，恶死我了。
Activate its incarnate form. So that's this right here.
肝要裂开，
Your
那可不。
Your Latum will turn into this. Fine, everything will get great. And now we have a set of Tonfa by incarnate step of activate the incarnate mode.
举所以我觉得这个挺漂亮，
Just like this,
我比较喜欢这个钩，
which is pretty damn
我觉得有钩的都蛮帅。
All of that can hurt you. There's nothing that can't cut you.
这把可能超越黄，有可能啊。看它的范围怎么样了，要是这范围要是再大一点的话，爽爆了。
Evolving them into their incarnate forms, and we have a video for you that kind of walks that you could get your focus and you could evolve it. And now we're applying that to your gear as well. So you'll have to complete some challenges in game. You'll be able to select attributes on which way you want to go. So for instance, first you have to unlock the incarnate mode. Then you can pick your second evolution. Do you want to go for stat A, B, or C? In this case, the choice will be yours.
65%的暴击几率。
So you'll get 5 different nodes, each of them with choices for you on how you want your incarnate weapon to perform. And
65啊
is activating that incarnate mode. So this will, be something for the Zeramin update. And you can of course put mods on it as well, and you can manage all this from your arsenal.
哦，可能上了那个，
Gyre is holding the Fenmore.
可能上了暴击几率。
Incarnate weapon coming. This is for the primary slot.
当然能装mod 呀。
And you can see that by performing challenges, they'll be able to activate. But we also have another video.
就有个小视频，有小视频说我那个 YouTube 崩了，所以。
The activation will be smooth, effects and sounds, but we just wanted to give players understanding of the concept. So most
我刚刚是不是看到强冲了？这是强冲吧？刚才他好像每一枪都是强冲。哇，这进化的也太帅了。
Effects, sounds, all whips, but real time in mission, you'll be turning your primary into a heavy weapon. So that'll be happening as you're doing the incarnate mode in mission. So lots of fun stuff.
哦，所以是它在任务中进化的吗？
It is worth noting we showed you concepts for 5 last.
这武器主要就对啊，一个散弹，一个主武，一个步枪，一个散弹，一个步枪，一个手枪，一个拐刃，还有一个还有个啥来着？还有个匕首，对。
Including the 2 that you saw already. So you kind of already know what they are. A good 10-0 student will know at least. We'll see.
然后可能以后可能再加别的吧。那好了，以上就是第161期开发者直播了。这一期开发直播就最重要的就后面这个时间，好吧，就是这个播的那个时间，我觉得是最重要的。哦，我想再看一下那个蜘蛛，你别老转呢。啊，行吧，转不回来了。刚刚的机枪是空战武器嘛？应该是步枪进化成空战，是步枪进化成空战。进展还行，步枪应该没了，毕竟沙皇那些太强大了。要是他搞那些，哎呀，你就真的不加载是吧？要是他搞那些什么稀奇古怪的爆炸，我觉得也不是不可以。如果开中新武器紫卡，应该1000起跳，特别是拐刃。谁知道呢？谁知道呢？都不一定是那种啊，应该是普通紫卡能开出来，没准出一个全新的紫卡系列呢。今天对啊，武器和战甲的特殊槽。好了，各位宝贝们，感谢你的收看。那么我去做视频了，做完视频之后去打针，嘿嘿，又打针，天天打针，没有办法。那么好了，各位宝贝们都晚安。好吧，是好久啊！4月27号是北美时间，就是下个周四是28号的凌晨更新。有催化剂入侵，那么各位宝贝们接着打一下。我今天肯定是不会直播了，明天可能会，好吧，明天可能会直播。那么晚安，宝贝们，都好好睡觉。那么我正好鼻炎难受，我去处理一下。QQQ， 然后这边加载了一个事迹，算了，不加载了，一会儿去 YouTube 看一看吧。好吧，晚安，宝贝们，大家都晚安。拜拜。